Alright guys, so we're back here a couple days later. New neck blank came in. We have done that up exactly the same as the last one. So that's now good to go. Hopefully we'll be able to progress on this a little bit today. But then also, easy, we got body all shaped up. A little extra close look on that copper there. Really nice. So I know for sure we're going to get the pickup cavities routed, do the control cavity route as well. Then neck pocket 2, I want to try to get at least the binding channels done too today. And speaking of binding, we've got the old goodie bag from StewMac. So I got a little bit of black, what is this? Black, white, black purfling. And then I also got some ivoryoid, however they pronounce it, from StewMac as well. So this will, most of this wood is dark, so a little bit of a light color I don't think is going to hurt this too terribly much. Should look pretty nice. And then also, be later on for the neck, but I've got a couple titanium truss rods. I was going to go with carbon fiber, but they were sold out at this time, much to my dismay, but I think these will work just as good. I mean, it's titanium. I would hope so. So we will go ahead here. I'm going to go ahead and start. We'll hog out all of the extra material out of the pickup cavity, neck pocket, all that stuff. I'll get that laid out and do that on the drill press. And then everything else, we will, well, we'll just take a little bit of time. So we'll get started on that. Alright, that is done. Now, let me zoom out a little bit, and voila. We now have a quote-unquote Telecaster. So, I think the only thing right now that I'm kind of hesitant on is I didn't take the neck pocket depth to the, like, final depth. That's only because I haven't done any more work to the neck yet. That's the only thing that's really like got me mentally holding up on that. But we'll keep pressing forward for now. I think I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to make our binding channel around the side, and I'm going to go ahead and put a round over on the back, just so that's done. Because then I can also go ahead and drill out the input jack hole for that, and yeah, then we might be able to, honestly, I'll probably be able to move, we'll be able to move onto the neck. I'll put the truss rod and the 2 reinforcement rods into it, and then we'll be able to start getting the like the overall outline of that cut out as well too. So I'll get my my binding bits out, my round over bits, and that'll all be pretty easy. Go ahead and do that real quick then. So. Alright, everything's routed out. We got, this is going to be a pain. Oh, you can actually see pretty good. So we got double binding layers. So my plan here is I want to do an outward facing of my like black, white, black purfling facing the side. Then the ivory would obviously go up, and then I want the top to have, where did I find it? I lost the edge. I want the edge to have kind of a black, white, black, which I'm probably actually going to have to thin it down because I couldn't quite get my template bits to line, or not my template, but my binding bits to line up right. But it might be a white, black, and then the binding, but we'll see how that goes. It's definitely going to need thinned down. But I think I'm going to call that good on the body, but I am going to come over here real quick, and I'm going to, we get the truss rod in, I'm going to put the 2 stiffening rods in. I'll call that's probably where I'll end the episode, but then that way that gets basically, I think, all of the routing done except for what will finally be done to the neck. And then after that, I mean, guys, the binding's going to go on. I'll be able to start spraying the body. I'll get it sealed, sanded, and everything. Be able to start putting that under lacquer, and then just start getting the neck work down. Make sure it fits to the body though too. But yeah, this is really starting to come together. But anyway, I'm going to get stuff set up. I'm going to get truss rod channel routed out here. We'll get the stiffening rods in, and I'll just kind of blow through that real quick because it's just going to be doing a couple lines. And we'll call that one good for tonight. And there you have that. So, truss rod is in. Now I'm sure some of you are probably wondering, Telecaster build, why the angled headstock? There's something in me that prefers the angle over the the undercut fender look. Plus, I'm not a big, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but I'm just not a big fan of using string trees either. Just to keep your high-end strings down. So it's just what I want to do. I mean, point and simple. Like, this is how I would build a Telecaster for myself, pretty much. So I'm hoping that that's kind of what will help me stand out a little bit here with all this stuff. But maybe it will, maybe it won't. But hey, I mean, you guys are here for the ride anyway, so we'll keep on cracking. I'm gonna get the neck kind of laid out here again. This is Tele headstock shape, but I'm gonna just get a center line kind of scribed up here off this, and then we'll come in, we'll get those rods set in. I might even actually, honestly, super glue those in tonight too, because once they're in, they're in. I mean, there won't be anything to do about that. But yeah, I'll get this laid out, and we'll move on from here. Get those last couple things routed. Okay. So we got truss rod, 2 stiffening rods. Pretty nice. So I think, like I said, I am going to go ahead and I'm going to super glue and hammer these in here because they shouldn't go anywhere. But then that way, that's good. We'll be able to actually cut the neck blank out or cut it down. I did kind of, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this. Kind of a little bit, but I penciled on the original Telecaster style headstock on there. I'm not going to go with that one, but I had originally thought of, I was originally going to do a 3 left, 3 right, excuse me, but now I'm definitely leaning more towards 6 left on the tuner orientation, but I don't know what I want to do for the actual shape of it. That's something I'll play around with. I'll come up with that, but I think that'll end up looking slightly better in the end. So I'm going to go ahead and go through here. We'll super glue all these in here and hammer them in, and then we'll call that an episode. So it's been a pretty good day here. So body is almost done. I'm actually probably gonna go home. I'll start another video of getting the binding on, just like a little quick, just quick video. I had to do some work here for whatever reason. Some of the rods, the stiffening rods, didn't go down in the cavities all the way. I don't know if the super glue just set up before I got it hammered in or what's going on there, but I got to figure out a way to not set my shop on fire and either sand or grind or do something to these, get them a little bit more flush to where I can actually get the fretboard down on it. And then after that, I can work on the fretboard. I can put the radius on it. I got to get dots. I'll probably honestly try to put it on the neck first. Not like this, obviously, but like I'll get the neck shape down and I'll make sure all my center lines and stuff are good. I mean, honestly though, well, nah. We'll make something happen. I think we can, because basically, not to go on here at the end, but I still want to have like the nut captured like a fender neck would, where then the fretboard would like undercut into the headstock. But with this here, obviously it's angled back, so I'm gonna try to, I don't know, it's weird. It's hard to explain it without actually like having something to show here, but I want to be able to have the fretboard flow into the neck with the nut, all that yada yada, so that's gonna take some playing around with. But I'd say we'll be able to get to that in the next episode, so stay tuned for that one coming up next.